Welcome to GunnersLoversTV. I am your host, Augustine. When they say in Africa, lightning does not strike twice. But in this case, the match between Chelsea and Manchester City, lightning struck up to 4 times on each side, making it a 4-4 goal thriller. Manchester City 4, Chelsea 4. Two former players of Manchester City caused the damage against their old club. Raheem Sterling and Cole Palmer were prominent players who took a very prominent role in destroying not only the goal difference of Man City, in destroying their lead and cutting them down to size. In my own assessment, Manchester City lost 2 points, and in my own assessment, Chelsea will be happy with their 1 point, even though they would have loved to win the match. It was a rainy day while the match was being played. Tactically, both teams matched each other. Both goalkeepers did very well. I'm particularly impressed with the ball distribution, leg-wise, of Sanchez of Chelsea. He got that aspect very right. He was distributing the balls very well. He had very good ball distribution, just where the same, is doing the same thing from the Manchester City point of view. Did Rich James do very well on the right hand side? Well, he tried his best, just coming from back from injury. I must commend Thiago Silva. He is 39 thereabout. He scored a beautiful header, and not only that, his defensive capability is still very good. He tried, even though the last goal that was scored by Manchester City was a deflection from him. But each time Manchester City scored, Chelsea had an answer. Each time Chelsea scored, Manchester City had an answer. It was you score, I score, you score, I score, and to the end, you keep your breath hanging, and then you don't know who's going to win. Towards the end, 8 minutes of extra time was dragged on by the referee. We were hoping that it will not be another day where it will be Fergie time. But Chelsea saw the game through and they won the match. I must also commend the fact that Jackson, the striker for Chelsea, came alive, even when the commentators were just saying, we have not seen much of him. Carragher was just saying, we have not seen much of him. And then, of course, as if he sent a message to Jackson on the pitch, Jackson came alive when it was a loose ball in the 18-yard box, and then he smashed it past Edison. That's how a striker should react. Pounce on your prey, as they will call it in the football pitch. So again, Akonji played very well and had a good header that went in. He must also be commended, because most of the time he was always leaving the defense, trying to attack further Chelsea. Now Rodri has been commended each time he plays, that he has not lost a match when he plays against Manchester City, and when he plays for Manchester City, beg your pardon. And that is true. That's why each time he leaves, not around, when he has red card or he's not with them, Manchester City always suffers. They always suffer. Doku has finally benched the active participation of Jack Grealish every time. Remember, Jack Grealish was used more than only God knows. Almost every match he was playing. Starting from the bench. Now he's starting mostly from the bench, because Doku is always there is one Guardiola is choosing at the moment. Guardiola is at the back. He made one error that led to one of the Chelsea's goal. He was bought for 85 million. Casido had his own yellow card. And I must say, Conor Gallagher of Chelsea has really matured. He held that midfield very well when Enzo Fernandez was removed. So, the saying that Chelsea always come alive when they play big teams and play sloppy games when they play small teams. I hope they can correct it, because those days we used to say Arsenal cannot win against the big teams and always win or struggle against the small teams. So now I think Chelsea has taken that trophy now. They are the ones struggling against small teams and finding it difficult to play against them. Finding it difficult to play against small teams and always feel comfortable when they play big teams. They played Arsenal 2-2. They played Tottenham. They came out as winners there. And then they played Manchester City again today, 4-4. One of the best Premier League games of this season, I must say, was played today, because there were enough goals to carry home. There were enough excitement for the money being paid by fans. Like, share, and subscribe. Do not walk out past. The international break is almost here, and we are just 1 point away from Manchester City. I'm very happy they had their goal difference destroyed today. So keep it up. Keep destroying their Manchester City goal difference. We don't really care. We're Arsenal. Keep on doing that. Come on, you Gunners, and I'll see you when we play Brentford. Bye.